Hello guys, welcome to another video, and today I have got an electric car charger, something different. This has no power, as always, everything's no power. You plug it in. He said as long as there's a power light come on, he's sure it will start working again. Well, I can't actually show you because this power lead's actually really small. Like, how small is that from there to there? That's just silly. So let me try and plug it in. There's a very long cable on the other end. I'll just tell you if it works or not. Yeah, there's no power. I don't know if you can see down here on the bottom of your screen. There's no lights there. So that's that confirmed. We have no power. I don't really like working on power supplies, but I guess the first thing we can do is test the fuse. I know it probably won't be that. Ugh. Whoops. Right, let's test it now. Flip that over so it's easier for me. No, it's not easier at all. So we're in continuity. I think you could hear the noise now. Well, you could hear it slightly. Maybe if I move it closer to the mic. Yeah, you guys could hear that. There you go. So let's see if we've got any continuity on the fuse. And we do. Fuse is fine. I knew it wouldn't be the fuse, but it's always worth checking. I remember my dad's dishwasher suddenly stopped working and he went to pull it out, just started taking it apart, and I said, have you tried the simple fixes yet? Have you tried checking like where the fuse is? Because it's a built-in sort of socket. That makes sense. And it was a dodgy socket, so always start off with the simple stuff. Saved a lot of time. Right, so at the bottom here I noticed there's 8 screws and they are star bits or whatever they're called. I have just done a series X, so I think I've got the correct bit on there. No, I do not. It needs to be a different type. I'm assuming it's this one. It's a Torx T15H. Yeah, perfect. So now I've plugged it in, the capacitors are probably charged, so I've just got to be really careful of that. Wow. So I don't actually see any capacitors. It's probably underneath. There's a little one there. Annoyingly, it's got that film all over it, so it's going to be hard to remove stuff if we find the fault. Okay, so I think the safest thing to do is just get the whole board out. So if I undo the strain relief, sorry. Actually, there's something here. I'm not sure how this opens. Is it to pull this out? Is it... Oh, just like you push it down. Oh, just push it down and pull it out. That's cool. Right, so this side should be okay. Can I pull it out now? No, there must be another screw somewhere. Or is it just really well wedged in there? This looks like it's wedged in there. Very dodgy, but I'm holding the plasticky rubber end. Okay, so we are mostly out. I don't want to completely detach it because I may forget. There's a nice fuse here, which is brilliant. We can see if that's blown. If it is, then we can, you know, go from there. We seem to be missing a foot in this one. Oh, it's stuck on here. Okay, right. So where's the high volt capacitor? Is there not one? Or are these two capacitors? I don't know. Still being extra careful. And let me check the fuse then. In continuity. I keep looking at the screen. I need to look at the camera. Right, here we go. Right, the fuse is not blown. Damn it. We've got a short on that capacitor. Short on that capacitor. No way. I am going to check other capacitors a minute, just to see if anything else is shorted. Yeah, it's all short. Everything's shorted out. Well, that one's not. Okay, so that's interesting. That's short as well. All these capacitors. Right, so we got a 12 volt a 12 volt power rail here. And if I go to ground, I think next to it's ground. And there's shorted together. Which I don't think that is supposed to. I don't know if you guys, you can't really see. Alright, let me go under the microscope. This is going to be really hard because the angle. But if you see here, there's the 5 volt power rail. Actually, let's see if that's short as well. I think one's ground and one's the power. I wouldn't see why there would be two. No, see, that's not short. Kind of weird. But the 12 volt is. Oh, 12 volts over here. There's the 12 volt. Yeah, that's short there. So I guess we're going to inject voltage. Easy peasy, hopefully. Easy pizza. So this is very awkward. I don't want to inject voltage to... I tell you what, let me disconnect this white wire inside. You can't see what I'm doing at the minute, but... Okay. There's the 12 volt. I'm going to put a bit of solder onto the plus. Right, so that's that done. Next, I think we are going to connect up my bench power supply. Got to find a ground now. So if I go to continuity and to say that's a ground there, I want to find out where else a ground would be. Or, got the 3.3 here, the ground plane should be there too, right? Have a look. Yeah, so that one's ground. So if I do another wire there, again, it's very messy, but it's fine. So if I go to my bench power supply, Select the voltage to 1 volt. It's already at 1 volt. Let's have a look. So that's positive, negative. I'll tell you if we are drawing anything. Ready? We're drawing 300 milliamps. So that means we do have a short, and we're going to have to look under the thermal cam. Right, here we go. You ready to join with me to see what it is? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Don't see anything on this side. Maybe that capacitor? Or is that just reflection? It's just reflection. Is that something lighting up down there? Or is that a hole? I think that's a hole. Yeah, but over here isn't. Let me get my macro lens on. Or is that reflection? It's hard to see. It might be on the other side. Really hard to see that. Nothing on the other side, is there? No. Alright, because this is a 12 volt. Oh, hello. Shorted capacitor. Look at that. Look at that. I think that's the issue. Don't know whereabouts that is. Hold on, let me just confirm it with a piece of metal just to short it out more. Right, this capacitor here. Okay, perfect. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, let's take that capacitor off, confirm the fault. And we should be good to go. This is an electric car charger. Don't know how much they cost, but apparently, yeah, good. All right, let's change under the microscope. And this is the said capacitor. Just here. Just going to confirm with the multimeter, make sure it is short. It will be because there are shorts everywhere. No, so the big one isn't, but the little one is. It was the capacitor next to it. Yeah, that one's short. Or is it this one? But oh yeah, that is short. Yeah, it is this one. Can you really see a crack in there or anything? I think that was me just scraping it like that. It's got this weird coating on it, so... Alright, let's get that off then. See if the short goes. And now just to confirm if the capacitor is short. I really hope it is. I hope it don't ping off neither. Right, let's give it a go. Yeah, it is. Yep. Don't know if you could hear that beep. Let's go. Okay, so let's see if everywhere else is shorted. Or let's see if it's even shorted on that line still. And we're not. Nope, no short. Perfect. Bit blurry. There you go. Yep, no more short. Fantastic. Yep, no short. Fantastic. We're in the kiloohms. So that should be repaired. Now I've just got to put it all back together. Right, this is the moment of truth. It's back together enough to test. Oh my god, I'm right near it. So if it goes bang, that's the end of me. Right, I'm going to plug it in. Okay, we got no bang. And if I change the camera, hang on. No, I'll zoom out a sec so you guys can see. See that? There's a little red light. Oh, I can't show you it. No. 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 You can see it. No, you can't. But if I unplug it, damn it. Plug it back in. You can see it all lit up. There you go, look, so it's got green. Yeah, it's fixed. There you go. Awesome. Hopefully that'll be one happy customer. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.